Welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let's discuss. Let's see what is happening in the crazy world of crypto. So, guys, if you guys can hear me, let me know. Good. Let's go. So, guys, welcome back once again. So, let's discuss. Let's see what is happening in the crazy world of crypto, guys. So, guys, today, we'll be looking into the crypto adoption. So what is really happening in the crypto market and what is happening in the crypto cycle. Yeah, good evening, guys. How are you all doing? I hope you guys are good. So, guys, first, before we dive in, I want to quickly ask a question. So, guys, I hope you guys, favor. I hope you guys are not among the people who fall into this what is it called? What whether it's called CBES or something like that. So I heard that a lot of people got scammed with almost about 1.2 trillion naira, something like that. I hope you guys are not among. So as I always say, guys, be careful out there. So when you are investing into the crypto space, so invest in a low risk asset. So just like Bitcoin and other, this is why I focus so much in Bitcoin. That is because so once Bitcoin started popping, it followed by other altcoins. Okay, you heard it also, Abby. So that was about 800 and something billion, no, 800 and something million dollars, or 1 point something trillion naira. So, which is crazy. So they said they was doubling their money, something like that at the beginning, but it happened to be that, so those people took away the money, which is crazy. So, guys, always be careful out there. This is what I always say. So be careful out there, even if trading meme coin too. So it's just similar to meme coin. So quickly, guys, let's dive into the market. So Bitcoin is trading above $84,000. Thank God that you guys are not among. So as I can see, so Favor says he's not among, and Miraculous says he heard some. So it was crazy, man. So guys, quickly today let's dive into the market. As you guys can see, the market is slightly trading sideways, so which is crazy. So we have been trading sideways for like about 2-3 months now, which is actually crazy. But nevertheless, so this is why we'll be looking into the crypto adoption. So guys, the adoption is still going wide. So even when the market is still trading sideways, so the crypto adoption is still going crazy. So we'll be looking into that, as you guys can see. So which we'll be looking into that. This is the chart between gold versus Bitcoin, which will be coming back to this. So quickly, let's look into the market. So the market is still trading sideways, even if, as you can see, with the 7 days trade, most of the altcoins are still up. Even the Bitcoin is still up with about 7%. Ethereum followed by Ethereum, SRP. Most of the altcoins are still up with the 7 days trade. So it's just that we are still trading sideways. So quickly, like the chart is booming. You did not invest, Abby. Good. I'm so excited for that most of you guys did not fall for that because it's crazy. So they said that a lot of people invested so much money in that this thing. Well, they said there was giving almost about 100% they will give you 100% return investment between a month, which is crazy. So there was one Robert, there was one this thing which called CBES that they said that a lot of Nigerians invested in it so much, so almost about 95% lose their money. So which is crazy. They said they got away with about 1.3 trillion naira, which is crazy. So this is why I always say be careful out there. So it's not like Bitcoin. So nobody can take away your Bitcoin away from you. So this is what I'm saying. So when you are holding Bitcoin, let's even if you are holding it on a centralized exchange, when you are holding Bitcoin, you are holding a huge amount in Bitcoin. You can transfer it to a decentralized wallet like Trust Wallet or the other ones. So Yeah, I don't know how people fall for that. So it's crazy. So that we will discuss about that at the end of this stream. It's crazy, man. So if you head over to Instagram now, that is the top news there. You know, it's crazy how people fall for that, losing a huge amount of money. So there was one which a good friend of mine referred to me a few days, which is about a month ago. So what happened is that I look into that. So not this CBES, but it was another one. I look into that. It was crazy. I said, I've been in crypto for a while. So how will I be going into this? They said they will be trading for you. I said, no, I'm not in the crypto space to trade. I'm in the crypto space to invest, to make my money. So even if each time I want to withdraw money today, let's say for example, I want to withdraw from Phantom Wallet, all I just do is for me to click on my Phantom Wallet here. I make a withdraw into my wallet. Not that I have to give my crypto to a third party, which is crazy. So I don't even know how people give out their money for people to invest for them, or say they will be trading for you, which is really crazy. So you have to be careful out there. So guys, quickly let's dive in. So let's look into the crypto and Bitcoin adoption, which is still going wide. Even if when Bitcoin is still trading between $84,000 to $85,000, the adoption is still going wide. So we show that we are just down for just a May time. The scammers get favor. You said the scammers get smart, Sabi. For sure. The people are so smart. This is why those farmers are so smart, guys. I know we should be doing this Q&A at the end of the stream. Those farmers are so smart, for sure. This is why I say every transaction you made in blockchain. So I was looking into the data. Those scammers they withdraw almost about 820 something $1 million to one Ethereum address. It's on chain, but I don't know. I heard that the Nigeria, this thing, EFCC have cooperate with Interpol to work on that, which is crazy. So those people are so smart. So you guys have to be careful out there. So anybody who is promising you to invest in an they will trade for you in order for you to get your 100% in return between a month. So it's a high risk. So you have to be careful. Investing in such a manner, it does not work that way, guys. Be careful out there. Imagine say, okay, AI will be trading for you. How will that be possible? They say AI will be trading for you, so you have to be getting a. So you have to. This is what I would say. In order for you to know how the crypto space work, you have to be in crypto space for a while. So guys, let me move this camera so you guys can see it better. So guys, the Bitcoin and crypto adoption is still going wide. So as you can see, so first let's look into this chart. So as you all know, which is this Peter Schiff who believes so much in gold. So he always say that gold is better than Bitcoin. As you can see, this is the chart between gold versus Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, if you zoom in, if you zoom out, you can see that it has been going up. It has been skyrocket over the past few years, as you can see. But as you can see it over here, this is the chart between gold. You can see that the chart between gold versus Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been skyrocket and gold has been dumping over the past few years. We show that Bitcoin is that. Yeah, Akachi, greeting. How are you guys doing? Akachi, I hope you guys too. You did not fall for that scams. So you guys to be careful out there. So you guys should not fall for those CBES scams. So you guys have to be careful out there. So when you are investing in crypto space, so at least invest in a real asset. You invest in the one which you know that has usage. Those are protocols. Like for example, let me deviate a little bit. Let's go back to the market. Bitcoin is a store of value that has a mass supply. So like Solana, Ethereum, those are protocols, and those Bitcoin that has a usage. So those one have a usage. Yeah, Atachi, it's a which scams. So they say there is a CBES that scams people in, they say mostly in Nigeria, but not just Nigeria's users, but worldwide, but they say mostly it's Nigeria's user. Yeah, CBES. You heard of that, Abi? They said they got away with about 1.3 trillion naira, which is crazy. So imagine. They say there is hunger in that land. So, but a lot of people still get scammed with about 1.3 trillion naira, which is crazy. Imagine as people are still, I don't know how those people get convince people to go away with such a huge amount of money. So, guys, for example, Solana Ethereum may be down, but they are not going away anytime soon because they are protocol, they has usage. Just imagine over the past few days, Solana have generated how much in volume with about with millions upon millions of dollars upon all that Solana have a low fee transaction, which show that those are protocol that has usage. Even if before now, you can see that Ethereum is being down for a while now. That is because most of those NFTs that is traded on Ethereum, they are down. So what am I trying to say is that so when you are investing, invest in a real asset that has a usage. So Bitcoin is a store of value that powered by miners that has been programmed by code by going down with the inflation over the past few years. The inflation has been going down in value. So the inflation go down and the asset go up in value over the past few years. So it has been programmed by code. So we show that it's a real asset. And Ethereum too, even if Ethereum is slightly down, but it has a usage. So whenever you are investing on those things, so at least when you buy, it's on your wallet. Each time you want to, each time you want to make a withdrawal, you can make a withdrawal. So it's not like those ones that will tell you that they will have to trade for you, which I understand that most of you guys who are here who understand crypto will not even fall for that. So it's people who did not understand crypto, who did not understand the space. Those are people who fall into all those things. So anybody tell you big money or invest in this asset, he is 100% sure that it will be going up. Is a scammers, guys. So even if me myself, I will never message you to tell you that you have to bring money for me to trade for you. No. So a time will come. So when we'll be trading, if I will be trading live here, or if the market gets stable again, for sure. So once in a while we'll be trading live here, but I do invest, and which will be starting our DCA portfolio in the next few weeks or few months. Let's say months, between a month, which will be starting a DCA portfolio when I will be adding few coins to my portfolio every single week, once in a week, which you guys will be seeing what I will be buying. So guys, quickly as you can see, this is the chart between gold versus Bitcoin. So which is closing. So quickly, before we dive into those other charts, so that show that the adoption is still going wide. Let's quickly see this. Our engineers raises 153 million to buy Bitcoin mining machine. And this is why, because those big boys now they realize that Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So why do you think that those big boys keep buying Bitcoin machines to mine Bitcoin? So the adoption is still going wide, not just US, not just Europe here. So every part of the world. I showed you guys a data a few days ago that showed that even if France, they are working so hard to buy Bitcoin. The user, so the adoption of Bitcoin is going wide in France, mostly here, even if Europe now, so even if Italy, so the adoption is still going wide. So as you can see it over here, this chart show that those are countries who are holding Bitcoin as of today. As you can see, for the first country, which is more, they hold a huge amount of Bitcoin, is US, which they are holding 207,000 Bitcoin. So this is 207,000 Bitcoin, which the FBI confiscated from hackers a few years back. So the previous administration was already selling them. So when President Trump came into power, what he does is that he decide that after he signed that bill for them to add a Bitcoin to their reserve. So what he does is that, so as you can see, they now hold this about 207,000 Bitcoin in their reserve. So which is crazy. So countries, even if the Bitcoin and crypto adoption is still going wide, as you can see, the total Bitcoin which the US is holding today is about $17 billion, which is crazy. So those are Bitcoin. So we all know that those people are not selling anytime soon. So those are Bitcoin which will not be coming into the existence anytime from now. Yeah. Uh, Favor for Twitter, the people are bashing Ethereum just because it's been down for a while, so not what people was expecting. So when the market was down, a lot of people was expecting that once Bitcoin hit about $100,000, Ethereum will be at least $5,000 to $6,000. So that is what people was predicting. So what happened is that the usage, we all know that Ethereum fee, now the Ethereum fee have dropped down recently. Ethereum fee has dropped down recently. But before now, we all know that. So even if as of today, when the fee is down, one thing is that if you are making a transaction in Solana right now, if you are moving $1,000 in Solana, which we can do it right now for experiment, I can send if I have to send $1,000 in Solana right now. So I will even pay up to 3 cents. So in US dollar, you even spend up to like 3 cents in US dollar. But if you are moving $1,000 in Ethereum right now, and you'll be paid at least between $5 to $10. So because of that, this transaction fee, you can see that most of the 95% of meme coin. Let's quickly see on this is the spinner. The 95, 99, almost 99% of meme coin that is trading on their screener right now. 99% on Solana. You can see them over here. They are on so. This is we only have one base here, base transaction. We show that the most of the users now they are in Solana. So the adoption right now, most the usage is all for the 99% of people are using Solana to trade meme coin. So before now, last cycle, people was using Ethereum for NFTs and the rest. Now NFTs are down. People are not trading NFTs. So Ethereum still hold the huge big performing NFTs. So if you head up to OpenSea right now, you will still find out that Ethereum still hold the like for example the Boy Ape Club, even if Azuki, even if Crypto Pop, most of them they are still on Ethereum. So guys, the adoption in crypto is still going wide. So guys, as you can see, as always, the channel remains the same at Charisco Crypto. So always smash the like, press the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. So each time that I'm live, you will get notified in order for us to discuss about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. It's just a matter of time. You don't have to be scared that the market is slightly down. So today I said let's discuss the adoption of Bitcoin and the crypto market cycle. So that is because we are tired of the tariff. The tariff is still going on. It's crazy. It's still bringing the market down. So not just a Bitcoin. So the global market is down. So guys, you can see it over here. So the countries are now holding Bitcoin. So Bitcoin holdings of countries and government first followed by this is US holding 207,000 Bitcoin, followed by China. China hold 195,000 Bitcoin, followed by UK, hold 61,000 Bitcoin. Ukraine. So Ukraine hold such a huge amount of Bitcoin. That is because during their war, people was donating Bitcoin to them. As you can see, they still hold Ukraine hold about 46,000 Bitcoin. They even still hold more Bitcoin than El Salvador, which they are buying Bitcoin right now. So Bhutan, so they still just one hold about 30,000 Bitcoin, followed by El Salvador. Salvador hold 6,089 Bitcoin. So we show that the adoption, the Bitcoin and crypto adoption is still going wide. Quickly, let's see this chart over here. Let me bring out this. This is Bitcoin versus gold. Bitcoin total usage. So guys, you can see Bitcoin total usage. So if you zoom out, you could able to see that the Bitcoin total usage is growing every single day. So this shows you that more people are coming into the crypto space. So even if when we still have up and down in the chart, you can see that the Bitcoin usage is growing. It's growing massively. This shows that a lot of people are still coming into the crypto space, even when the market is down. So don't forget that Bitcoin has a mass supply of 21 million. So one day, when this mass supply finally dry up, so where will we be buying from? So this is one of the things you need to realize, which make you have to buy more Bitcoin and crypto every single day. Imagine when people like Michael Saylor, which are still buying billions upon billions of Bitcoin. One day when they want to buy Bitcoin from using an OTC market, they call Coinbase. Coinbase say, I don't have such amount of Bitcoin. So they will be buying from open market with just $1 billion in Bitcoin buy. It will pop. Bitcoin will skyrocket. So today, when they are still buying, they still use OTC. So this is why most of the time when they are buying, still not move the crypto market. But Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. In a long term, for sure. In a long term, for sure, Bitcoin will get up to $1 million one day, just like Michael Saylor. Saylor is predicting Bitcoin to head up to like about $10 million in the next few years, which I agree that just in the next cycle, you may be surprised Bitcoin will be trading $1 million per coin next cycle. So this is a Bitcoin total usage. Even when the market is down, more people are coming into the crypto space. That is because right now people realize that Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Bitcoin is that asset that has no inflation. The inflation has been going down over the past few years, not like fiat, which we does not have which the inflation keep going up every single day. So we does not have a low inflation. The government keep putting more money every single day. So, but in Bitcoin, it does not work that way. Quickly, let's see this. Bitcoin top indication. So, guys, so as you can see with this indication here, it still shows that we still have a long way to go before the market start coming back down. But you don't have to be scared. So the market always have up and down. This is why I always say, try to make sure you take profit. If you're in profit, it's very, very important to take profit if you're in profit. So if you're in profit, take profit. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. You have to take profit whenever you're in profit so that if the market dip back down, you will be able to buy back if the market is slightly down. Bitcoin has a label. Let's see. As you can see it over here. So guys, if you zoom out, you can see that even if when the market still have up and down, but the Bitcoin hash rate is still growing. It's still growing massively. This is because the Bitcoin hash ratio is still growing. This is because more miners are coming into the space to power the Bitcoin network. So even when the small miners are selling, but the big miners keep buying more machine because Bitcoin is here to stay. Bitcoin goes nowhere. So it's just a matter of time. So the market may have up and down. So this is why there is an opportunity in the crypto space. Whenever there is risk, there's an opportunity. If the market did black down, you have to take it as an opportunity to DCA more into your crypto portfolio. It's very, very important. So guys, if you're watching from aka Twitter, head over to the YouTube channel. It remains the same at Charisco Crypto. Every single day I'm here live streaming to encourage you guys to keep holding your Bitcoin and crypto portfolio. So we'll be able to accumulate more Bitcoin, so we'll be able to achieve a financial freedom together. So guys, this is stablecoin transactions versus Visa payment, which is crazy. Let me take it back a little bit so you guys can see it better. Let me zoom in. This is instantly. Stablecoin transactions volume has surpassed Visa's payment volume. So stablecoin, using a stablecoin, which is crypto, which we all know, using a stablecoin transaction, it has not surpassed even if Visa's volume. So we show that Bitcoin adoption is still going wide. So you can see it over here. This is a Visa transaction, and this is a stablecoin transaction. So people are now using more cryptocurrency in transaction more than even if a Visa transaction, which is crazy. So the Bitcoin and crypto transaction is still going wide. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So all you just need to do is to keep a DCA whenever the market is down to be able to accumulate more wealth. So quickly, let's see this other headline here. This is Bitcoin market dominance. It has reaching about 4 years low. So for a lot of you guys who are thinking that, so where are we in the crypto market? So who are scared? So This data here show that the market may be popping, may be going up anytime soon, but this is why I always say try to make sure you take profit. So don't forget, in crypto, you can't predict this market 100%. Even when all those data are saying that, we'll be heading up. So you all know that the big boys who are holding a huge amount of Bitcoin, you may be wondering, so how did those people be able to accumulate more Bitcoin? There are people who bought Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading at $1, who spent about $1 million to buy Bitcoin. They are holding a huge amount of Bitcoin in their portfolio. So people are holding a huge amount of Bitcoin. So even if one of those data say that we are going up, so the market may dip back down. If, for example, the big boys, the way decide to drop, so at least those data, as you can, I've showed you guys even if the Bitcoin dominance. Let's quickly head up to it. So the Bitcoin dominance. Let's see it once again without be using that data. Let it not be that you can see it over here. So the Bitcoin dominance is still holding about, it's now holding about 63%. Last time we checked it, we was holding about 62 point something percent. You can see the Ethereum dominance is still dropping. So the Ethereum dominance is holding about 7.3%. So the altcoin dominance is holding about 29.8%. So what are those data saying is that, so the market, so those people who are selling right now, they are taking profit from altcoin, adding it to their Bitcoin, even when the Bitcoin is still down. So because most people don't want to go out from the market, so what they are doing is that they are selling their altcoin into Bitcoin. So people are selling their altcoin because if you are taking profit, either you take it into USDT, or Bitcoin that is more stronger. So this is why I always say, at least try to make sure you have a 40% in Bitcoin, so that the crypto adoption is still going wide. So you don't have to be scared that the market is likely down. For sure, the market may be down for a while, but in a long term, for sure, we will be going up once again. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. You don't have to be scared. So you don't have to be scared. Guys, look this data over here. BTC adoption cycle. You can see this chart over here. This is the Bitcoin adoption. Bitcoin adoption curve. That's as you can see, it's skyrocketing. So even if when the price is down, so even when the price is down, you can see that the Bitcoin adoption is skyrocketing. So we show that more people are still coming into the crypto space. So you don't have to be scared that the market dropped down with about 2%. The market dropped down with like 3%. You don't have to be scared, guys. So always keep accumulating more Bitcoin. That is one of the ways to achieve a financial freedom. But don't invest more than what you can afford to lose. It's very, very important. So the money you invest in crypto space, let it be the money that which you don't want to. You don't need in the next few days. You don't need in the next few months. You don't need in the next few years. You may decide that the money which you will be spending for coffee once in a week, so you will be spending them to buy Bitcoin. So don't come into the crypto space and invest in Bitcoin or that altcoin. You expect them to double overnight. So you can see the adoption is still going wide. So imagine just between a decade. So between a decade, Bitcoin, the adoption is still skyrocketing. So you can see it over here. The adoption is growing. So imagine the next 1 decade, which is the next 10 years, where we'll be going. So then Bitcoin, which it has a mass supply, we already have the total supply of about, let's say, we already have the circulation supply, which we already have the total circulation supply in market right now, 90.85 BTC, which is already in market. We show that we have only about 1 point something million Bitcoin left to mine by the miners. You can see the miners, they keep now they keep buying more machines, which I just showed you guys just now. The miner keep buying more machines, which you can see it over here. So the miner keep buying more machines so that they will be able to mine more Bitcoin. So the adoption is still going wide. So which you can see it with this data over here, that we are still is skyrocketing, which you can see it over here. So if you zoom out, you find out that It's like a V-shaped recovery. So it's like a V-shaped recovery, as you can see it over here. It's like a V-shaped recovery. We show that the crypto space so is here to stay. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. You don't have to be scared. So in the next few years, so Bitcoin will be one of the most usage crypto in the space. Guys, you know who says it's not selling? BlueBird says that Michael Saylor said it's not selling. You know that a lot of people are saying that Saylor may be forced to sell his Bitcoin. So start BlueBird have a conversation with Saylor. Saylor said he's not selling his Bitcoin, which we all know that. I already said that. So I don't think, but I don't think that Michael Saylor may say he will decide to sell his Bitcoin. Even if they run out in profit, one thing is that even if Saylor run out in profit, Saylor, one thing he will do is that he may find one way to borrow more money to be able to buy more Bitcoin. But guys, anything can happen in the crypto space. Even if a seller forced to sell his Bitcoin, it has to be an opportunity. That is because if seller, let's say the market dip back down, Bitcoin dip back down to like $50,000, because in order for Michael Saylor for them to run out in profit, Bitcoin have to dip back down to $66,000 to $65,000. So they will run out in profit. So even if Michael Saylor have to force to sell his Bitcoin, so one thing is that if the seller forced to sell his Bitcoin, good, it has to be an opportunity. Bitcoin will dip back down more. That is because a lot of people will be more fearful. If a seller forced to sell his Bitcoin, for sure, people will be more fearful. So, guys, quickly, even if not just Bitcoin that is down, with this headline over here, it shows that, over the past between just the few days, so $1.5 trillion in value was raised from the US stock market. So don't think that it's Bitcoin that is just down. So the global market is down right now, as you can see. So over about $1.5 trillion was whipped out for the US market just about between less than 48 hours, which is crazy. So guys, quickly, let's do Q&A. If you have any question, drop it on the chat. So let's discuss about that. So if you are watching me from SAKA Twitter, so head over to the YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell. Turn on the notification bell. So smash the like and subscribe and press the subscribe button. So always share with your friends and family. That will also give you a chance to win NFTs. And at the end of the month, I will be giving out some cryptocurrency and NFTs to the top. Just like as I was saying, I will be giving out NFTs and crypto to the top guys who usually tune in on the channel. So drop your question on the chat. So let's discuss about that. So as you can see, the market is not doing bad. It's just that we have been trading sideways for a long time. But nevertheless, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. You don't have to be scared, guys. Always, each time you have some cash on your side, so you always use the DCA, dollar cost average, to buy more Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Keep accumulating, transfer into your decentralized wallet. Transfer into your decentralized wallet. Even if one good thing about crypto is that you don't have to stay here for it to grow. There are a lot of wallets on chain that the users have not even checked on it in the past 8 years, which are in a huge profit with millions of dollars. So those are people who bought Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading between $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, just between a few years ago. So imagine if you have accumulated Bitcoin when Bitcoin was still trading between $2,000, $3,000 a few years ago, and you leave them in your decentralized wallet. One day, what you just do is that you download another wallet, you put in your key phrase, boom, you see your money pop up again. So guys, let's do a Q&A. Yeah, Favor, I'm good. I'm good. Miraculous, it was crazy. The CBS of 18, it was crazy, man. I don't know how those our people just get to fall into that. Even if the one that FTS, which I was telling you guys the other day, FTS, so which was a crypto exchange that time that the father was SBF. So that was using I don't know, he was praying the whole exchange with just a prayer book, so which was crazy, which the exchange run out. So a lot of people lost his money. SBF is facing about 21 years in prison right now, which is crazy. But this one, which you guys did not even know, one thing is that they say nobody even know who is the real founder of that CBS, which is crazy. Yeah, yeah, but I don't even know how those people fall for it. Also, I don't know how they fall for it. Scammers are getting smarter. Favor. The truth is that you can see that even if the people who go away with 1.4 billion dollars in with that BYBIT, it's still nowhere to be found. Theta just freeze about $200,000 once. Boom. Till today, we still not find get nothing. The truth is that the CEO of BYBIT was so smart, and it was having a huge amount of money in hand. Boom. So he was able to cover that hack hacker, the money that hackers get from them. So till today, that money have still not been found, which is crazy. That can be better than Bitcoin for sure. But that is 100% sure. Gold can be better than Bitcoin. It's just that this guy, which is what is it called? Peter Schiff. I always say it just about 10 years ago. If Peter Schiff have used his 1% of his net worth to buy Bitcoin, even if as of today, he will be one of the richest guy in the crypto space. Abi Akachi saying after the door expose CBS now and take care of them. It's better that way so that you do not get into that crazy stuff. The search was like an exchange, honestly. Yeah, for even in which they are batching Ethereum. Ethereum has still been one of the number one error in the crypto space. That even if before Solana, so everything was built on Ethereum for sure. So Ethereum still remain one of the error. So over the past few years. So this is how I would say. So nothing has outperformed even if Bitcoin over the past few years. That is because we have a new error every time. Like for example, the next cycle we may have another new error that will outperform Solana. So, but Bitcoin, those error they don't compete with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is a store of value. Tracker, what happened in the China retaliatory tariff? It's going crazy, guys. It's just like I'm tired of that. So that is what as you guys can see. So my title today, I said let's do something different. The China versus US tariff is still going crazy. So what happened is that China president is not giving up, and President Trump was expecting the China president to come so that they will be able to negotiate that. But China president is keep increasing his own tariff on in US, and the US now have imposed about 245% US has imposed 245% in their export, which is crazy. So how can you export goods and pay about 245%? It's it's insane. Which that is really going more crazier every single day. And Trump said that the China president is being stubborn, and you all know. So Trump is not giving up, and the China president is not giving up. So that is the one thing. And it is really affecting the crypto market. So if we hope that one day they will be able to resolve that. So it's really affecting the crypto market. Yeah, everybody is patient waiting for the bear market. If the bear market come, so we'll be able to buy more for sure. But the bear market may not happen like before because we now have the big boys in this space, which I just showed you guys just now. Countries are now holding a Bitcoin. Even if Michael Saylor, which is their strategy already holding about 528, no, 531,000 Bitcoin, which worth about $44 billion plus. So you can see just now, which I showed you guys that countries are already still holding Bitcoin. You can see here the total Bitcoin which countries are holding right now. That is about 529,000 Bitcoin. What about 44 billion 865 million? So this is Bitcoin that this is Bitcoin which US, China, Ukraine are holding. So, and Michael Saylor's Bitcoin is more than this. Michael Saylor, their Bitcoin is 531,000 Bitcoin. So, only strategy already hold more Bitcoin than countries. You can see. So, those are Bitcoin which are not coming into existence again. So, we show that, the market may not dip back down like before, but for sure, so if history is on our side, the market will surely come down so to be able to buy more, to accumulate more Bitcoin. Yeah, even if Evans is still slightly up for the day, let's see. Evans, when the 7 days trade, Evans is up with about 9%, still trading between $19. Last cycle, Evans on-time high was about $100 and something dollars, but it happened to be that, most of the altcoins are there right now. If Solana, you all know that just January, yes, Solana was trading between $296. But as you guys can see, Solana is trading between $134 right now. So this is why I will say those altcoins, whenever the market is there, it's good to take profit. So Bitcoin was trading between $109,000. Solana was trading between $296. Solana is already down with about 70%, when Bitcoin is not down with about 30%. So this is why it's very, very important to take profit. So imagine if you have taken profit when Solana was trading between about $296, even $290. So if even if today you'll be able to buy double, you guys can see. So you'll be able to have 2 Solana once again if you have take profit for 1 Solana when Solana was trading between about $296 just January here. Yeah, check may affect the market, may affect the crypto market for a short term, but for long run, for sure, Bitcoin is here to stay. That is because so now more countries are accumulating Bitcoin, so people keep coming into the crypto space. We show that Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So all we just need to do is to keep this here. So in a long run, the next few years from now, people will be saying that you were so lucky for buying Bitcoin when Bitcoin was still trading under $100,000. So which is fantastic. So even if the market dip back, that we have to take it as an opportunity to keep this year to buy more Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency. Guys, don't forget you are smart and intelligent. With crypto, we shall all achieve financial freedom together. Always smash the like. If you're on Twitter, Slay Tweets. So head on to the YouTube channel, smash the like, and press the subscribe button. Share with your friends and family so they'll be tuning in every single day. So we'll be able to learn about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. You guys can see every single day I'm here to encourage you guys to keep buying. Not a financial advisor. This is what have been working for me over the past few years, which I have showed you guys when I was picking up NFTs few years ago, even if between a few months ago when I was picking up NFTs for Opusing. So picking up all those NFTs when NFT was trading between $10, when Genesis was trading between $10, even when I was still flipping there when it was trading between $300. Imagine picking up about 100 NFTs between $10, $15. So when there was now trading between $300, flipping there was with about a 15-20x in profit. So it's very, very important. In the crypto space, for sure, there will always be a downside. So the market will always go down. So it will test your ability to see if you'll be able to hold for a long term. So people who make money in crypto are people who are able to hold for a long term. So don't forget to always take profit. So it's very, very important taking profit if you're in profit. So even if the market deep down, you'll be able to buy more. So guys, you guys are smart and intelligent. So with crypto, we shall all achieve a financial freedom. So I will see you guys tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time. So always tune in. So we'll be able to learn more about Bitcoin. And don't forget to always smash the like and share the stream with your friends and family, guys. So, guys, see you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time. Charisco is out. You are smart and intelligent with crypto. We will all achieve financial freedom, guys.